Warning. Some topics or situations in this program may not be suitable for some audience. Everything you see and hear is done on the safety of our own disclosed set under legal circumstance. Also, Speedpigeon does not support the use of drugs, alcohol, or violence, especially for our underage audience. Viewer discretion is advised.
Twice. I was tied 3 times.
That was a fucking. That was.
Bless you.
That was a hassle.
You're welcome.
That was a hassle. You look like an alien. Whoa! I like your
on the Mexican radio.
My what?
yarmulke.
What about my bug eyes?
I said you look like an alien. But
Aliens.
I like your. I like
That's
your.
funny because that's what I was gonna make the quote originally.
Aliens. Just
Aliens.
Aliens.
Yeah, and then like weird drawing of the guy. Whatever he does, whatever hand gesture.
This thing hits so hard.
Horde.
So horde. H-O-R-D, the new hard.
I was passing that.
'Cause
I wasn't.
easy-
I wasn't just being
Easy,
a
average,
dick.
hard, horde.
Horde.
It's a horde.
Thank you.
Nummy. Tastes like pine tree and lemon pledge. Hey, has that gone off ever since yesterday?
It went off 3 times yesterday. Usually it
Really?
goes off twice.
I thought I turned the sound off because
Well,
it
it went
did
off
the weird
3
beep
times.
thing.
It didn't do anything after you touched it, but it went off 3 times when we were recording.
Intriguing.
Let me just finish my coughs and I'll do the intro. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Speedcast. I'm your host, Charlie, and as always, I'm joined by my marvelous and fantastic co-host, Kevin Wankmueller. And as always, behind the camera, we got our lovely producer, Natasha Wankmueller.
I'm on the Mexican
I almost looked over
radio.
there. I almost looked over there because
Don't
I'm
do
used
it.
to the fucking
Don't do it.
camera
we gotta
being
keep
there.
snapping to the
And
left
now you guys
today.
are different. We tried to fix the camera angle since yesterday because I did mention it yesterday. It was a little off. I just don't like how
we
like
are.
like if you see the top of the screen here, like it's like straight. The screen is straight, but because I have it like turned, it takes off the centering and like the ceiling is like diagonal. I don't like it. And we had like 50 episodes of that. I'm not trying to
50
not
episodes.
trying to do that. You know what I
50
mean? You
episodes
know
of
what I mean?
skirt,
We
skirt.
gotta look better as we go on. We can't just stay the fucking
Hence
same.
the bug
man.
eyes.
Yeah.
Pulls out my
Hence
features.
the bug eyes. You need a fire? Do you need a fire?
Speaking of fire,
Or is
I
it
do
too
kind of make one.
or is it too early for a fire? What do you think?
So sorry.
I think that's the universe forcing me.
This one's got a higher flame. I feel like that's
You're
the most
right. That was a high flame.
I feel like that's the most efficient way to make something not boat.
Yeah.
Just light it from both sides.
Ha! A fish. A butt. Oh my god!
That was funny.
Wow. So early, we made a funny. Wow. Knee slapping. Holy smokes.
Who was that fucking guy? You remember that fucking video of the guy who's like,
Yeah, they make music with their body. Body music.
I give them props, man.
I give them props.
Fucking
They,
body music.
they don't need
people.
props though.
Body music, people, bro. Body music.
Buh.
Body music. It's
Body,
fucking
body music.
Crazy.
Hell
Crazy. Yo.
What's
fucking
melting?
Come on, dude. Yo, we're podcasting. Give me it. Hurry up. Hurry up.
Yeah, we're fucking podcasting. We are podcasting. The fuck? How dare you? How dare you intrude?
I told you that. I'm not answering you. Just fucking check.
Selfies.
I'm getting cut out. Anyway, so what were we talking about?
Fucking podcasting and angles.
No, well, yeah, we were talking about that, weren't we?
Yeah, basically.
I was gonna show you something, actually.
Uh-oh.
I feel like this is fucking ridiculous and wild. The caption is, why is it restarting the video? That's fucking, I don't like how, like, Facebook Reels, you can't swipe up anymore and swipe
And just
down
restart
or
it?
restart the video.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah. Like, it's
Update's
whack.
kind of weak.
It's fucking,
It's like a down date.
oh, here we go. Oh, wait, you know, I'm just gonna close out all of Facebook and try and show it to you again. Because maybe that'll fucking redo it. Because I have it on Facebook. So, a man, I think it was a man goes to prison or something. Yeah, a man is gonna be facing charges and possibly go to prison for bringing his toddler, who was 9 months old, into an elephant exhibit.
Oh my fucking god. I saw this. That shit is insane.
Yeah, he went past the barriers to take a picture. He tripped. He dropped the fucking baby when he was running out and shit like that. 9 months old. 9 months old, and you're gonna bring it into a fucking...
No, he got a 9-month sentence.
Oh, 9 month sentence?
Yeah.
Either way, that's a
But
fucking
still.
child.
Yeah,
That's a whole fucking
like,
child
and he,
that you
like, for
shouldn't
those of
be
y'all
on.
that haven't seen it or didn't see it, just whatever,
Oh, I had it up.
he was in it. Oh, you're putting it up?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Yeah, you could see that he's in the fucking enclosure. Like, why?
Well, he trips trying to get
Why
out.
would
He
you do
literally
that? You
drops
literally,
the
like,
fucking
land
kid.
on
He
the kid,
dropped-
basically.
Yeah, he dropped the fucking kid, like...
Elephants are cool and all, bro, from a distance.
And, like...
They will stomp your shit out.
The mother's no better, because she was sitting there allowing it to happen, ready to
Is
take
she the
a
one
picture.
recording?
She was the one... well, somebody else was recording, but the whole reason he went in there was so she can take a picture of them in the exhibit.
And you know what? Fuck everybody
Y'all are
else that
fucking
was at that
shitty
exhibit,
parents,
too.
dude. Like...
Like, why the fuck would you just pull out your son? Look at what this
Why
guy
would
did
you?
with his
Yeah, why would
cat.
you watch this
The
guy
fuck
fucking
over
go
there,
do that?
bro?
Like,
Like, what are you doing?
society is so fucked up that way. They will literally record anything before actually going in and helping.
Oh my god.
Like, it's fucking ridiculous.
What a jackass. Like, why the fuck?
Neither of
you
them-
go in it by yourself. Don't bring
Neither
your little
of them
infant.
deserve that fucking child, and I feel like that child should be taken away because that's fucking ridiculous.
Well, I mean, it's probably being worked on, to be honest. That video's not that old. Probably investigating it, trying to find him.
that's so ridiculous.
Well, or I guess they
Like,
found him. He got his 9-month sentence.
I mean, what do you mean they found him? The man couldn't even walk right. He was probably tripping, fucking running
Yeah,
away from
right.
the cops, dude.
He didn't get too far. Right where he landed is where they got him.
You just see the cops walking behind him as he's trying to get away, tripping over everything.
That shit's insane.
Man needs new shoelaces.
But
or
also,
something.
like, wherever they were, that enclosure needs to be, like, enclosed.
But the thing
also-
is, like, they don't necessarily need to do that because usually there's not fucking tart carts who think it's a good idea to fucking go inside a fucking
Yeah,
exhibit.
well, I mean...
And
you can't
usually
just
they have
expect
people,
to
usually
not.
they have workers there, especially zookeepers who are there to, like, stop that shit as well.
Right.
Like,
I forget
I've never
where
seen
it
an
was, but it's
enclosure like that before, though. Usually they're down
That's what I'm
below
saying.
or, like, they have good fencing.
There was one
or, like,
place I went
something.
to, it was like some type of animal petting zoo type of
'Cause
thing,
that's not
but not
stopping
really. Like, they're all on a fence. There was lions, but they had it like how old school castles were. They had, like, the body of water around it, whatever it's called. And that
Like
was
a lion
separated.
can't fucking swim.
Yeah, like, he had to at least fucking hop 30 feet to get over to humans. That's smart.
Or he can swim. Lions swim.
Yeah, but they had, like, a steep wall. Like, he wasn't, like, getting
he
up
couldn't-
type of
okay,
shit.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, is, like, if you're gonna have shit like that, enclose it. Like, make sure people can't just... Because people are gonna hop over the fucking
Yeah,
wire, dude.
I've never seen one like
For an
that. where
elephant,
it's
bro?
just 3 wires. Oh,
What fucking
that's not
elephant
gonna-
is that stopping?
That's not gonna stop an elephant.
That's not
3
stopping an
fucking
elephant.
wires on a post? Like, that's not fucking
That's
happening.
not stopping shit. That's just,
fucking
like...
crazy.
Who thought about that? That shit's just strange.
Where was
So,
it?
I mean,
Did that
you know,
even, did
it's
they
not
even say
entirely...
where that was?
I don't know. It's not entirely on the guy. They should have made it... That place should have made
It
it
is
completely
entirely
impossible to
on the
walk in.
fucking guy. What parent in their right fucking mind, a grown ass fucking man of that fact, 2 grown ass people, fucking are like, yeah, take this child
Bro,
into that fucking exhibit.
Curiosity killed the cat, dude. You gotta make the fences tall. I'm not saying he's not to blame. He's a fucking idiot, for sure. But
That is
they made the... It's like a fucking...
beyond
going
me,
to
dude.
a
That's
farm.
fucking beyond
Oh,
me
don't touch
they
that
would even,
fence. It's a
like-
little
yeah.
electrical for the
Yeah,
horses.
Be careful.
That's literally what they were holding the elephants back with. Like, what?
God, dude.
You're dumb. What the fuck are you doing that for?
I can't.
What are you
believe
going over there for? What the fuck are you holding the I don't think they're holding the elephants back. I think that was meant for people. That little ass fence.
it. Well, it's probably electric, so like, but they think like a little fucking voltage is gonna stop the fucking elephant. That's gonna
But
get
that just
them
goes
pissed
to
off.
show.
Like,
Like, there's a fact about elephants that they feel the same way we feel about like when something's really cute, and apparently not everybody has this feeling. When something is extremely cute, you just want to like not kill it, not hurt it,
Aggression.
but just squeeze it with love. Elephants feel that way toward us.
Yeah. Not all the time.
But they will act it the fuck out, is the difference. We won't hold a puppy and like think, yeah, you know what, you're so cute, I'm just gonna squish you. Elephants will.
That one was literally like, get the fuck out of my
He was Russian
shit, though. Like, he was not about that. He wanted them out.
He was rushing over at them. He was ready to kill them.
He wanted them out.
But that's the other thing, is elephants in the wild probably feel like that with us.
You wanna know
Elephants
the
in
fucked up part?
captivity that are like whipped and beat and shit
You want to know the
probably
fucked
don't
up
like
part?
people.
The fucked up part is if that elephant did hurt any of them, that elephant would have been dead. They would have killed it. They would have killed that elephant.
That's like the elephant that escaped from the one circus one time and ended up in the middle of like a city. This was like the 80s or something. And he was so traumatized from like the circus already that his eyes were no longer like whatever color they're supposed to be. It was just red and the pupil was this fucking big.
Yeah.
He was so traumatized. But running through this whole entire city, buildings and shit, just knocking shit the fuck over, trampling people, and they shot him. It was like all day long. They put over like 300 bullets in him, I think.
That's like, they would have killed him for fucking defending his own territory. It's the same thing with Harambe. Like, what fucking shitty parent let their kid fucking fall into that habitat
Seriously.
and fucking get taken by that motherfucker in the
like
first
of
place?
all
And
places,
like,
a
they
zoo.
kill him.
Like, keep an eye on your kid always.
Jesus
But like of
Christ.
all places to not watch your child, a zoo
with fucking
is not
apex
it.
predators,
Yeah.
wild ass fucking
Seriously.
apex predators. Like, yo, there's a polar bear fucking right next to you. 5 feet away, there's a fucking lion. Like,
I had to get taken out of the rhino exhibit from the Bronx Zoo because I was wearing a red hoodie.
I remember
They don't like certain colors. Like I walked into there.
It wasn't the guy just
And
like,
it was, he was nonchalant. Like he wasn't an ass or nothing about it. There was 3 rhino, like 15, 20 feet back behind, again, a little rope. And then for us, a little rope. It's not stopping nothing, but it was just, I guess, the distance. But there was 2 on the sides, just doing their thing, looking on the side. The one in the middle was staring directly at me once I walked in. And I figured, like, he was just, you know, whatever, like, intrigued. I don't fucking know. Because I was, like, the only person that was, like, talking to him and shit. So I was like, oh, maybe he's, like, no. He was pissed the fuck off, apparently. He was the whole time stomping his feet and shit. And the dude just, hey, I'm so sorry, but you're going to have to exit. I'm like, I'm sorry, what? And he was like, you're actually, like, basically, in short, pissing the rhino off because of the color of your hoodie. And I was like, oh my god, yeah, right? Can you imagine? And he was like, no, I'm being dead serious. I was like, wait, really? And he was like, yeah, no, you actually, like, need to leave. I was like, oh, no fucking doubt, dude. If I'm pissing the rhino off, that's it. He wins.
One time you're respectfully fucking kicked out.
He was very nice about it. Like, he wasn't assy or nothing. And they didn't have any signs, you know. Hopefully they put up signs after that, but
that reminds me
they didn't have
like,
any signs like, oh, don't wear certain colors.
It has nothing to do with an animal, but it's like
I did not know that rhino was a crip. I'm sorry.
It's like just that dude telling you had to leave reminded me of this one video where this guy was at Topgolf and he fucking smacked the fucking shit so hard it went past the fucking like
out of the boundary.
out of the boundaries. And the guy comes up like who works there and he's like smiling and shit. He was like, they were like, can you repeat that again? And he was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to ask everybody to refrain from hitting the balls outside of the property. And they were like, oh, all right. They were like, did you ever have to ask anybody that? And he was like, no, I didn't think I was gonna have
I've
to.
seen that.
Like, fucking
It is
dude.
really. I mean, I've never been there, but I've seen like pictures of it. You gotta fucking really smack the shit out of that thing and get it over the fence.
It's a good like fucking 300 feet, 400
But then
feet,
there's a
maybe
lot of
even
people
more,
you see
dude.
videos, they swing it like. That's like a perfect way to just get rid of it.
Can you please keep the ball in the fucking property? Didn't think I would have to ask that, but
Come to think of it, the day that I went to the zoo and I was wearing that hoodie, a lot of animals were acting kind of whack.
maybe a lot of animals don't like red. I
Yeah.
know bulls don't.
One of the birds came at me.
Yeah, bulls don't like red. Yo, when we went to this fucking, it was like a zoo, kind of, I guess, in Tennessee. And, like, it was small. It wasn't, like, a huge thing. It was, like, a lot of it was, like, indoor. And then, like, for the most part, it was just, like, lizards or like smaller critters and shit like that.
Right.
And then it was like the outdoor where they had like the fucking goats and shit, and the fucking those things were crazy. They were all just regular goats, and then there was this one perched up on the highest rock, and he was the biggest one, and he was the only one with huge ass curly horns.
Yep.
And he came up, and his fucking tongue was so disgusting. There was one cow for some reason in with all of them, just one cow. I don't know why they had it there. And then a fucking like some sort of like fucking cat from like Madagascar or something. One of those just like
some cat.
It's not a big cat like a lion, but it's also not like
like a
house
bobcat?
cat. No, it's like bigger than it was like this big, but it was like like tannish cat. It kind of looked like a female lion, just like this big, but it was like a fully grown something. I don't know what the fuck it was, but it was fucking nasty, dude. We went in there and it was like fucking hissing at us. You can tell it would have tore our face off.
Oh hell
if it
yeah.
wasn't there. But on the inside, they had birds, just like it was like the bird exhibit directly in the middle,
Yeah.
and it was open. Like there was like no like walls or anything. Like the birds can fly throughout the entire place, but
That's
they
awesome.
didn't leave the fence.
Yeah.
They didn't go past the fence, but there was nothing stopping them. They
That's
just
so
all
cool.
just stay there the whole time, and they're loud as fuck.
That's so cool. Yeah, talk about weird tongues real fast. I went to a petting zoo when I was younger, and it was like same thing you just explained, but like a bunch of smaller goats and shit, and one cow, and it was like a weird like cow thing. I don't know. It wasn't like a cow. It was something else. But you had like the little machine. You get the little looks like fucking bird poop to go feed them.
Yeah, the
Little
pellets.
nugget- yeah, the little pellets.
Yeah.
All right, so I got one of them. Put my hand over the fence to the cow thing, and the fucking, it's like black and purple, and it's like this fucking long, but like out of nowhere, it just put its head to the side.
Yep.
And just
It's
dropped
huge.
it like nothing, but it was like a lot of tongue. But it just like for us,
you
it
know
would
what
have been
it
like,
looks like? It looks like a liver coming out of their mouth.
Yeah,
and, like,
dude,
going
that's it.
back
Alright,
in.
yeah,
Like, just
and the shit is
fucking-
so
it's
fucking sticky.
It's disgusting.
I don't know. I don't think it's their
so
tongue, bro.
gross.
Maybe it's like a different part. Like
It's gotta be their tongue, dude. They're just fucking beasts. They're animals.
shit's crazy.
Like that's
And
literally.
it's sticky as shit. It's just mad weird.
Yeah, bro. I don't.
I was just like,
fucking-
ugh. They're just like, there's fucking
The
cum
little,
in my-
the little guys were
Fucking
funny as fuck,
gross.
dude. They were like sticking their head under the gate and like just to fucking like, and they were all hoarding up the little ones, like the babies.
Yeah.
Goats
That's
are awesome.
cool. I like when
goats.
certain places don't have full enclosures for like certain types of
That's what
animals.
I mean. Like,
Again,
I
at
like
the
when you
Bronx
get
Zoo,
to
there was
touch the
fucking
shit. Like,
peacocks, just walking all over the place.
yeah, they just
Mhm.
roamed.
It was so cool. That was the day that I went back home to my mom, and I was like, "Mom, you'll never guess what the fuck I saw." It was like 5 feet away from me. She was like, "What did you see?" I was like, "I know something's coming from this." I was like, I saw a peacock open up its tail feathers, and I've never seen that before. You
That
know, I
means it
come from a
wanted
little town,
They wanted to mate with you.
and well, it wasn't looking directly at me.
Oh,
And it was
okay.
like, it was gorgeous. It was gorgeous though.
I'm
Right.
pretty sure. when
And
they
she's
do
like,
that-
"Wow, you know what I saw today?" I was like, "What?" She goes, "A squirrel." I was like, you know what? That's fucked up. I was like, you don't see.
I had a
peacocks every
squirrel
day.
I had a squirrel literally climb up my back in fucking Union Park in
It almost happened.
Brooklyn.
To me wherever we just
I'm
were
good
the
on
other
that.
day.
I was sitting in Union Park.
Bro, they're different. They'll like ask you for a cigarette.
Yeah, dude.
coffee,
When
or some
Jules still
shit.
lived in fucking New York, I was waiting for her to get out of school, so I was just chilling at Union Park, and fucking, I shit you not, there's this dude like probably as far as Tasha was, like feeding all the animals and stuff, and then he left, and I'm just sitting there on my phone, and like lean forward real quick, I just feel. And then it stopped, and I looked back at my back, and it's just like, and then it slowly goes back down my back. I was like, yeah, I'm not the one with food, dude.
Probably thought you were part of the bench. Just turned.
Because
they have statues and
there
shit.
wasn't a bench near me. It
No?
was just trees and grass.
What the
Like
fuck?
the dude was sitting on the ground.
What do you got?
Yeah,
Oh, that's a
I
cell
got a
phone.
cigarette, dude.
That's wild.
Yeah, that shit was funny. Yeah,
They also fucking
felt
had
some
this
shit on my
one
back. I
bird,
was like,
bro.
what the fuck, dude?
It was it looked kind of like a shorter dodo bird with like a smaller head and much smaller beak. But it was running, they were all running back and forth, but they were like shiny rainbow neon. But like, alright, so their initial color is black, right? So imagine a shiny black bird, but also it's mixed in, like, it looks like an oil spill, but perfectly a rainbow in order. But it's like a, what are those, you know those cars that are like two-toned, like it looks like one color as it passes by, it looks like another color?
Is it like pearlescent or something?
Whatever,
pearlescent.
you know what I'm talking about though, right? That's exactly what the fuck they look like. Like, they look black as they run by and the sun hits them directly. It's red, yellow, orange, blue, like a rainbow.
At the
They're
bay, I've never
beautiful.
seen this before in my life, but like at the bay, like you know that lot we have to walk into, like with that like fence that's down,
Yeah.
and we go through the lot.
Yeah.
Well, I was in the lot and we were about to get onto like Gilligan's, and there was this black bird, and it looked like it was like a crow, but it wasn't a crow because it was like a shiny black bird, and then all like of like right here, like its shoulder blade, and to like here on each side was like orange, like that fucking marker. Like
Wow.
this part, and it was shiny as fuck. I'd never seen them before. There was like 3 of them that flew from Gilligan's past us.
That sounds really cool.
That's crazy. I didn't
I
even
wonder
know
what
that
type of
shit
bird that is.
existed. Huh?
I said, I wonder what type of bird that is. That was like when I was in South Carolina. They have little birds that look kind of like crows as well, but they are like a shiny blue and green, like almost like teal, but you could see the difference of blue and the green
Oh, I guess.
in between like the feathers and like some of its body.
I guess it wasn't orange. It was red.
Oh shit,
A red-winged blackbird.
that's cool.
Yeah, I seen 3 of those yesterday. I'd never seen them in my life.
Wow.
Cool
Those
as
are dope.
fuck.
But yeah.
Whoa, that's crazy. It like fades. It's like
Oh shit.
it's like
That's
a
like
fire.
fire.
Yeah, it's like fire. That
Firebird.
shit's sick.
That's cool.
That is a dope bird. It looks like, you know what it looks like? It looks like it's got like shoulder armor. You know what I mean? Like they got fucking armor on their shoulder.
That's really tough.
Crazy. Warrior birds.
Warrior
That's what they are.
birds. Really? That's what they're called?
No.
Oh. I was like, what the fuck?
Who are they fighting?
Other birds.
Yeah.
Yo, you know what's crazy? At our job, there's a whole fuck ton of different types of birds, but lately there's been one red hawk, right? That I guess lives around the area.
A red hawk?
Yeah. It has been getting, like, attacked by, like, other little birds around the area, right? So one day we're looking at it, talking about it, and it looked like it was just getting, like, picked on by, like, 3 other birds, right? So it's sitting there screaming at them the whole time. You're just, like, doing your thing. You just hear, ah, like, right above you. Kept doing it. Every time I look up, they're going at him, right? So I go in, I tell my manager about it, and she's like, oh, yeah, that probably, that hawk probably just ate their babies. That's why.
What?
I was like, what? She goes, yeah, that's usually what happens. Usually the hawks get, like, attacked by other birds in groups because they just eat their babies. I'm like, oh. And ever since she told me that information, that's happened just about every single day.
Wow.
So the hawk's just sitting there eating baby birds
Damn.
all day.
That's crazy.
Survival of the fittest.
Yeah.
Protect your baby.
Can you imagine people just came into your house and started eating your babies?
Bro,
That was just a common thing.
that's terrifying.
It's like, why are those guys fighting? Oh, that man ate that person's baby. Oh, alright.
That's fucking wild. And then they come into the house like, what's his name? Hagrid.
Yeah, they don't even say anything to you. They just fucking pick your child up and chomp it. Like, right in front of you.
That's fucking wild. Speaking of
I
Hagrid,
was hungry for your kid.
Harry Potter game came out.
Yeah,
Thanks, since
dude.
we've been doing this.
Yeah. That was, I had to wait extra long because I'm still on last gen because I'm a broke bitch. But, you know, I mean, I played it. It was pretty fun.
I've been highly
I
excited.
finished it. I did the Ravenclaw first because I just, like, I linked my account and it just gave me what I was on my account.
Yeah.
So, like, it gave me my wand and stuff, which is pretty cool. And,
My brother made me take that thing.
But
The official thing, right, on the website?
Yeah. I heard out of all 4 houses, Ravenclaw was probably the one with, like, the least amount of missions. So,
Really?
the next one, I was going to do Slytherin next, but I think I'm going to do Hufflepuff.
I feel like that's a perfect game to do all.
I'm going to, but,
Yeah.
like, I was going to do Slytherin next because I just wanted to be a fucking dickhead.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I might do Hufflepuff because you get to go to Azkaban. So, like, that's pretty fucking cool.
I've seen so many videos of people, like, modding it and shit. And there's this one dude that all he does is Avada Kedavra to every single person he sees. So the entire gameplay, like, it's not even sped up or nothing. All you hear is Avada Kedavra, Avada Kedavra, Avada Kedavra, Avada Kedavra,
Yeah.
Avada Kedavra. And everybody's just gone.
That's funny.
Yeah, I've been excited for that. I haven't gotten it yet either.
That's the one thing I didn't learn yet. I mean, like, I just beat the game, and I didn't play after I beat the last mission, but I'm pretty sure there's, like, a little bit to do with the story after you, like, beat it.
Mm.
But I don't know how you unlock that, because I don't have it yet. I have
There's
all
like
the
a
other,
lot.
I have
Yeah,
all the other
like
dark
side shit, right?
shit.
There's like a real lot of shit.
Yeah, dude, I literally, for the most part, played just the main shit and, like, the quests for, like, the side characters, but I didn't really do any of the side quests. And, like, that took about, like, 50 hours. Like, 50, 60 hours.
And there's still, like, the majority of side quests left.
Yeah, I didn't really do any of them.
Wow.
The only side quests
It's a lot
I
of
did
gameplay.
were for the other characters, like I said, because there's like main quests, and then there's like quests you can do for like your friends that you're like with,
Right.
and then there's the side quests, and like I didn't really fuck with the side quests, and then like besides the side quests, you got like all the collectibles and shit, like the fucking Merlin trials.
Yeah,
Like,
as well,
the Merlin
secret shit you
trials are
gotta find,
fucking
right?
insane. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff you can do. It's insane.
Fucking tough. Yeah, I'm excited.
I
got
just like,
Gryffindor.
I just love walking around fucking, you basic bitch, dude. You hall monitor vibing motherfucker, dude.
Oh, shit.
God.
I got
No.
Slytherin.
I just like, yeah, that's pretty cool. But like, Gryffindor, everybody I know, you, Nick, fucking Dean, is like, Gryffindor, I'm like, oh, fuck. No, wait, Dean's fucking Ravenclaw, I forgot.
And I was just answering my honest truths. I wasn't even trying for nothing.
Really?
Yeah, I was literally like Matt, my brother, he was like doing it for me. Like he was reading it out and everything. And I told him what to pick. And I was just like, yeah, that sounds dope.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah,
Wasn't
I
even
just,
trying for shit.
yeah, I just answered my shit and it gave me fucking Ravenclaw, which is cool because that's like a fucking dope ass house. Hufflepuff's cool though too because I feel like they're low key fucking smoking hella weed all the time. Nick was like, no, they're not.
Huff.
They're like the good kids, like the dorky kids, because they're like into fucking like plants and shit. I was like, yeah, plants.
Yeah.
Like
Hufflepuff. Jigglypuff's high ass cousin.
Yeah, it's a good game though.
Yeah, word.
It is a
I'm
really good
excited.
game.
I'm excited because I definitely want to get it. I wanted to like wait because I really wanted to get like a new console, but
Yeah, me too.
I think I'm
But
just gonna get
Nick
the
bought it, and I'm license transferred with him, so I
Boom.
was like, fuck it, dude. I really
Fuck it.
want to. I just love walking around Hogwarts. It's
shout out to license
so
transfers.
fucking walking around Hogwarts and flying around it on your broom or like the hippogriff, dude. I love the fucking black hippogriff. This shit's my fucking
Favorite
homie.
form of transportation.
Yeah,
Word.
it's fucking cool. Even though the mounts are slow.
Yeah. I've
So,
heard
like,
there's a lot of like slow.
All of the
Shit.
like the brooms are cool, but like all of the animals, like the animals are just to be like, yo, this is cool. Like you're riding a
Yeah.
fucking
You're
hippogriff.
just like enjoying
the first time I rode the hippogriff, I went like the exact path that like he did in Harry Potter when he first rode it, and then I went over the lake and I fucking like hit the lake and shit. I was like, this is so fucking cool, dude. Like,
That's dope.
yeah, it's a good game.
It looks really
It
good.
is a really good game. I can't wait, honestly, even though a lot of people don't want it, but like I can't wait for the show.
I can't wait for Grand Theft Auto 6.
Grand Theft Auto 6. Yeah, that'll come when we're like 50.
Probably.
I like, at this point, I'm not even expecting it. Like,
Yeah, right? I feel like it's
You
just
know
gonna
what I
happen
mean?
like least when you expect
Yeah,
it.
they were talking about like surfing in it, but then again, like I feel like everything I hear about Grand Theft Auto is just bullshit. You know what I mean?
Right. I follow the Rockstar page on Instagram. I think that's where I seen the thing today. Apparently they were talking about there's gonna be like more realistic shit, so you're gonna see a lot more like NPCs walking in and out of their house, like driving away from their house.
That's
You're
how
gonna
it should
see
be and shit.
if traffic starts to build up, you're apparently gonna see cops like show up and start controlling traffic. There's gonna be a version of Walmart supposedly. You could buy shit from the mall. I think that was about it.
That would be cool. Like that's what it should be, and it should be, like I don't know, like it's just so fucking.
Like I was explaining it to Tasha, she was like, "Oh, not just crime." So that's basically exactly what it is.
Yeah, I mean the store system was like broken in fucking
But I
GTA
feel like it's
5.
gonna be like such an enormous game.
But you know what? Like, that's the thing is like
everything's just getting bigger and bigger.
they have to at least like keep the same level of like, I guess like detail and realness as fucking Red Dead in order to keep up, because like Red Dead
dude.
fucking,
And everybody said that too. They
Red
put
Dead
that out
fucking
there.
hit the ball with that shit, and
They
like,
set a really, really high bar.
another
when they came out.
GTA like GTA 5 would just ruin it. I feel like they need to do something new.
Okay.
They need to fucking hell yeah, man. Need a lighter?
Yeah. Please. Word. Good looks.
Yeah, I'm just tired of fucking GTA 5. That shit's whack.
Yeah.
You know it's fucked up. GTA 5 is so boring at this point. I'm playing every other GTA that's out other than GTA 5.
They just really they did so much extra with it. That was just everywhere. You know, I feel like if they took a couple of the ideas that they had initially and just went with those as much as they did with everything else,
That's the thing. Is
that would have been dope as fuck. It was just that it was everything and it was everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Out of
And
nowhere.
I also feel like every single update that comes out is the exact same. It's just like, oh, we added new cars and clothing, but it's just fucking stupid shit that nobody wants to fucking wear because it looks dumb. And then fucking, I don't fucking know, man. It just sucks. Like the fucking heists, all the heists are the same. They suck. You don't make good enough money. Everything is expensive as fuck in that game. Like it's just ridiculous. It's a grindy game, like a really grindy game, and it's not fun. Like,
But then that's the other thing. When that first came out, that also set a very high bar for Grand Theft Auto.
yeah, it was also 10 years ago too,
Yeah.
which is why people have been expecting another one for so fucking long.
Yeah,
Like,
but obviously it's gonna be like huge for as long as they've been doing it.
yeah,
But yeah, I feel like they set a pretty high bar for themselves.
they definitely did.
I wonder though if it's gonna keep moving on, or if they're just gonna eventually be like, we literally can't make anything else anymore.
That you guys are gonna like. I don't know.
Like you buy
I
one
feel like-
console for one game in like 20 years. That's all the space it's gonna be able to hold.
I feel like they just need to take like a more serious tone with it, and like how Red Dead was.
Yeah.
I don't know. Red Dead was good because it had like a good ass story, and like
You know what I feel would
It's
make a
fun to play,
dope ass remake nowadays? I forget what the hell it was called, but when what is it? When it first comes out, you're starting out as like a cop, I guess, right? Like you're going through like police training,
yeah.
and after you pass the police training, you're like supposed to be, like an officer on the street, but like you apparently can pick or choose whether you want to be like a good police officer or like for the streets basically, and like you can either like arrest people or you can
Is
sell
it
drugs.
True
da, 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 da.
crime or whatever.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
I think True Crime was pretty good.
The game was cool as shit. If it was remade though, that'd be dope.
Streets of LA.
Yeah.
That shit.
I think so. Yeah, I think so. That shit was dope. If that was remastered, that shit would
That's
be
what I'm
so
saying.
fucking
That
cool.
and Max Payne. Have you
Yeah.
ever heard of Max Payne?
That would be sick.
That shit was fun as hell. You know what's crazy as fuck? I haven't been seeing anything about any of these games, but like Steam for some reason has like the best announcements for new games ever. Because fucking you remember that game that came out like in like 2008 or something, maybe even like earlier than that, but it was called Alan Wake.
I don't think so.
No? This game? I don't necessarily like remember what it was about, but like,
No, I don't remember that.
well, it came out like when like 360 first came out, and I was on Steam the other day, and they were like pre-order Alan Wake 2. I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And just today, like, they were like, oh, fucking, do you want to purchase Payday 3? I was like, when the fuck did Payday 3 come out? Have you ever heard of Payday?
Yeah.
Like,
It is pretty cool.
that's insane. Like, I didn't know those games even fucking came out. Thank God for Steam.
Thank God for Steam. Shout out to Steam.
Hell yeah, dude. What a fucking, what a G.
What a G.
Alan Wake was awesome back in the day. I just, like, I forget what the fuck it was, like, about. You're, like, a reporter or something, and, like, there's, like, things after you, and, like, they don't like light.
Okay.
It was fun.
It looks pretty cool, especially for its time.
I think I have it, honestly.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so. It was fun.
You got a lot of games. How many games do you have on your thing? Like, because of, like, the transfer and everything all together.
Because of the transfer?
Yeah, like the license thing.
I have it around 100, but that's not even just, like, my physical games. That's just, like, games.
How the fuck do you have so much space? Do you have, like, any extra
I
things?
delete games.
Oh.
They stay
But
there.
you still
like,
have,
you
like,
still
hella,
own them.
though.
Oh, on here?
Yeah, like, when you
just
go to,
on-
like, your games and that whole fuck, like, how many do you have in total?
Shit, I don't know, man.
Because that's a lot of fucking space.
I can't even turn my fucking controller on right now because the mic is what's, the cord to the mic is what I use. I don't have any batteries. For
When
my
you
controller.
do, like, a license transfer or whatever it's called, do you, like, automatically get more space on your console, too?
No. It's just the space that your console has. If you want more space on your console, you gotta get a hard drive.
Yeah, but, like, how could you fit all of them with the games that you initially had, too, on just one thing?
I have a terabyte.
Oh. Word.
Yeah, that's like...
Did you have to get that to do the license transfer?
Well, a terabyte is just one step up from a gigabyte.
Yeah, but is it like an extra thing you mean?
No, my Xbox came
Oh.
with a terabyte of
Gotcha.
storage. That's why I fucking can have so much downloaded at the same time.
Because that's what I've had. We got the
That's why
same.
I never needed
that's the
a
Xbox
fucking...
One, right?
Yeah.
We got the same one at the house, and I've tried to download. We've only had like.
You probably
I think
have.
at the same
you probably
time,
have the
maybe
500
12 or
gig.
13 games.
You probably have the 500 gig or something.
Oh, that makes sense.
And I also don't have a lot of big games installed at the same time. All of them are really, for the most part, like smaller games. I have like 1 or 2 big games installed, but
Heard.
nothing over like, I'd say like 60 gigabytes.
Got you. Yeah, because I never like. Whenever you would go to the list and you would just keep going and going and going, I'm like, fucking how?
Oh, that's Game Pass.
No, you go to like. You'll go to Game Pass, but like you have your games. Like you go to my games, and then you have like a big list of games.
I don't have to scroll for it. All mine are just fucking, they're there.
Oh, maybe
I
I'm
maybe
just
have to
like a
go
Game
down
Pass
once
then.
to get to the bottom, like, too. But yeah, I go to, because, like, when you go to, like, your fucking games, it goes down, and then you can choose, like, full library. And then it's, like, own games, Game Pass, EA Play, and, like, all of, like, different
Word.
subscriptions
That's probably what I'm
and
thinking
shit.
of then.
Yeah.
Word. That makes a lot more sense.
That's, like... thousands of games, dude.
Yeah,
that's like...
that's why. Like one day you just like I thought I seen you hit my games and just go through the whole thing. I was like, what the fuck? Maybe you did the full library thing.
Yeah. I also do shit really quickly.
Yeah, you're like my little brother.
It's
It's
just
like Joey. He'll be playing Grand Theft Auto and he'll like message people on the phone in the game, And he just.
That's what I do.
continues
I do
driving.
that
Like,
when
he'll
I'm
do it in the middle of
fucking
driving.
Nick or like Shane will text me when I'm playing something, and I'll be like fucking just doing this on the keypad, and fucking Jules is like, "How are you typing so fast?" So I was like, "I don't know, man. Like I've been fucking playing since I was a kid. Like
It's natural.
yeah,
It's
dude.
instinct.
I've been playing since like every single console, so like I've gotten used to it."
I'll never forget the time Joey, he was on a beach and somebody was like all the way across in Grand Theft Auto on like an island and they were like this fucking big. And he took out a sniper and he really wasn't zoomed in that close, but he just took a second, finally just, and you seen his head killed. I was like, what the fuck?
I suck at fucking
Shit was so
GTA.
fun.
I can't. Like, I tried to play GTA the other day because Nick brought it to me. He was like, "Oh, I remember like a year ago you asked for GTA. Here it is." I'm like, "Thanks. I don't need it now, but whatever."
A year
So
ago.
I started playing it. So I started playing.
Thanks for remembering me,
Yeah,
bro.
for real.
You go, dude?
Yeah. But I started playing, and I just wanted to get to the casino. And I had like the yellow car from Fast and Furious 1. You know how like they all had their different colored cars?
Yes.
I was the one dude with the yellow car. I had his car.
Nice.
And I just wanted to like cruise the fucking casino and get my shit.
Mm.
And I get halfway there, and I get fucking plowed in the fucking ass, and I fly like 30 feet because the Batmobile is boosting at me at like 300 miles
That
an
movie's
hour.
fucking disgusting.
And like, dude, for like 3 minutes, he just keeps going and just like backing up and hitting me, or going down the road and hitting me, and I'm just like trying to fucking like go back to my house and fix my car at this point. So like he corners me and pins me, and I fucking get out of my car, and he like boosts away, and I never see him again. And I'm like, this is exactly why I stopped playing this fucking game. Like, I'm not even fucking trying to do
Never
anything
see
right
him
now.
again. You just really pissed off Batman that day.
I don't know why he ran as soon as I got out of my car. I didn't have any of my
Too
weapons
bright.
equipped because I forgot how to play. I'm getting out of my car to readjust myself. I thought he was gonna kill
I
me.
hate any color besides black.
Like fucking Batman, dude. Get the fuck
Damn.
out of here,
That's crazy.
dickhead.
That shit is like completely unstoppable too in that game.
You know what's fucked up? I feel like that game is like the biggest cause of my rage issues growing up because, dude, when I tell you,
It's a piece of shit.
Dean and Jay can tell you because they were there and witnessed it. I chased this NPC in a car for about 20 minutes trying to kill him, but he just kept fucking getting away, and I was getting so fucking pissed off, and I was screaming at him like he was like a fucking real person, and that shit was personal,
That's when you just
dude. Like,
turn the fucking game off.
dude, 20 minutes it was just,
an NPC.
and you know what's fucked up? It wasn't even like an enemy. It was just somebody who was passing by who crashed into me. So I started shooting at them,
Was
and
it
they
a
were
taxi?
just trying to get away. No, it was like a fucking silver Prius.
It's always a tax.
No, it was a fucking like silver Prius. Fucking dickhead.
That's great.
Every time I see that car now, I blow it up.
Oh shit. It's PTSD.
Yeah, that shit got me so heated. I feel like every single time I hopped on that game, like I got pissed off, cause something stupid always happened.
If I ever went on live, I wasn't alive for more than like 20 seconds at a time.
Yeah. Well, I ran with like a lot of people. I never really played by myself, so like going back by yourself sucks. It was fun. I used to fucking do some shit. We all had a fucking motorcycle club.
Yeah, I remember
That
that.
shit was crazy. We fucking killed Nick, and then the other motorcycle club we were chilling with just kept killing Nick. And we were like, where is he? And Nick fucking got on the mic. He was like, they're still fucking killing me, man, and I don't know why. And then he got off. I think that's like the last time he played GTA. Oh no, I think he sold his PS3 or PS4 after that. Good times.
Yeah, right.
I remember fucking. We were playing Wildlands. It was me, Nick, and Jay. And me and Jay always do this thing where like we fucking say something stupid, and like we'll throw a C4 on the truck when one of us are in there, and we'll say something stupid, and we'll just blow it up and kill the other person. And one day I did it with Nick, and fucking I forgot what happened, but I threw it. I forgot what I said, but I threw it at the truck, and I blew it up. And then fucking Nick spawned like 2.5 like fucking miles away. And I was like, damn, yo, you spawned fucking far as hell. And he was like, yeah, let's see how far you get after this. And then it said, you've been kicked from the game. And I was like, damn, Nick couldn't take the heat. He was like, nah, I kicked you because you're a stupid ass bitch.
Oh, shit.
Jason was fucking cracking up, dude. This shit was hilarious.
How long ago was that?
That was, I don't know, man. That was like 3 years ago, 4 years ago. That shit was funny.
That's great. You used to want that.
Nah, I had to bribe him to come back on. I was like, I won't kill you anymore. I'll just kill Jay. It's a kid fucking from Rouse.
What is that?
It's a fucking shack.
Oh, when I looked over before, I guess it was because of these. I thought it was like a bubble tea. I was like, what the fuck?
No,
So where do you get that from?
I don't drink buble tea. I don't drink the tea from buble.
Not bubbles.
Can I get your vape?
Hell no.
Your vape? Your buble vape? Is this bubble vape?
Bubble?
Yeah, they got
Dude,
little
I don't know.
thingies in.
I don't remember the fucking name of the other one, but them shits are good. I want to go back and get those.
What?
The other one that I was telling you about, the 8,000 puffs.
Oh yeah, you told me about it and I thought you had it already and then you fucking smoking this thing. I was like, oh, okay. What?
It's called.
Oh.
It's called
Wave.
Wave?
Mm-hmm.
That's nice. Hi there, everybody. Yeah, man.
Yeah. But other than those two games, I think I downloaded the Assassin's Creed Vikings a while ago. The Viking thing.
Valhalla?
Yeah, Valhalla.
I love
I
that.
played that for a little while.
I
and I just
re-download that and finish it.
Yeah, I never finished it.
Because it was long. I had about like 100 hours in and I still didn't beat it.
Yeah.
It's a long fucking game for no reason.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I gotta.
Cyberpunk's coming out with like a new fucking
Cyberpunk's cool, bro.
DLC, but it's fucked up because like I could be wrong, but I thought like a long time ago when they were announcing it, they were like, yeah, it's gonna be like free or like cheap. I mean, I guess $20 is cheap because it's a pretty big DLC, but like it's $20 or $25 or something like that. But it's not compatible
What
on
are
my
DLCs
system.
usually?
Huh?
What are they usually?
I don't know. It varies for a game, but like I don't know. I don't know why I was expecting it to be free. I could have been given misinformation, but like it's still not compatible on my console, which is fucked up.
There's a fucking. That's why. That's
Every
really
game.
why I want to get the new console.
Every
There's a
game is
Matrix
fucking,
game
like,
that isn't compatible for the Xbox One, and I want that so fucking bad. It looks so dope.
it sucks because it's like I really want to get an Xbox, like a next gen Xbox, because I have all of my games on here that I can transfer over. But like, I also like, I want a PS5 because like I can also get all of the games that I'm gonna get on my fucking newer Xbox for PS5, and I can also play like the exclusives. Cause
Right.
the the PlayStation exclusives are fucking awesome.
They are. I was always PlayStation
Last of Us,
first.
Uncharted, fucking
I never had an Xbox. I never wanted it.
Horizon, like all of those games are good as fuck, dude.
I never had an Xbox till I got older. But when I was really young,
I always had both.
PlayStation.
I always had both. I don't know, like, I don't know. I had a PS2 and a PS1 and the original Xbox when it was like all coming out. And then that's when I just started getting the Xboxes from there. But I got a PS3 one day. I still have a PS4. So I've had like every one of them over time, I guess. Except for the next gens, which is whack.
Matt has what is the VR called?
The PlayStation, what?
Oculus, yeah. He has Oculus.
That's pretty.
That
cool.
shit's cool. I want one of those.
I've never used a VR. I don't know.
Really?
I don't know how.
They're really cool.
I feel like I'd be terrible at it. I feel like it'd be
Yeah,
cool.
at first-
it would be cool, but
at
like,
first,
I feel like I would be trash.
I like really wasn't getting the hang of it, but it is kind of like. Did you ever play Wii?
Yeah.
It's basically like that, but just more
I was
in it.
trash at Wii.
Oh, well, then you're gonna suck balls at VR. But anyway, it's
I was good
no,
at,
when
like,
you put it on, it actually
I
adjusts.
was good at like tennis and bowling.
It adjusts to where you are, and it gives you an option for like sitting down, or if you're standing up, it gives you different like I don't know atmosphere, I guess, of the game.
Yeah.
But if you stand up, it lets you at first draw a circle around you, like on the floor of the space that you're trying to like work with.
What?
And it locks you in, and that's like the space that you have for the game. And like you're walking around doing your thing, whatever. Like you don't walk too much, but like you use the analog and you're walking in it like normal. But it you like as you turn, that's how you turn and shit. It's dope. It's dope.
That's crazy. I feel like I would have to sit down.
Yeah. I started like that at first, is sitting down, because at first it has an option in the settings for
I
like
would have
you
to
getting
sit down 'cause
nauseous
my
and
ass
shit.
would fall over.
Yeah,
it wouldn't
that's
even
exactly
be from
what it
me
is.
fucking getting nauseous. I'd be like fucking going forward, and my ass would be like leaning forward, not knowing, and I'd fall over probably because
It's like a motion thing.
I'm
But
just-
yeah, no, I had like started.
I'd be sitting down the whole. I would sit down. If I don't have to stand up, I won't. Like I can, cause like I can turn. You know what I mean? And if I really need to, I'll just like. Yeah.
My brother has a Walking Dead game, and I went to
Whoa.
go like stab
That's
like a
crazy.
zombie, and like I punched the TV and shit. So you do start to
Yeah.
get a little on the side and shit. But it's fun.
That's something like the VR should come with like a little like thing that you keep babies in, like you know what I
Yeah.
mean, the circular thing, so they just walk in it.
That's
has
like-
the bumpers, like you know what I mean.
When
so
I was
you
playing
don't-
the zombie game, at one
You're
point
just
you're
in a
walking
fucking-
around and it's like dark, and they could come up from behind you and whatever, like normal. And my sister was in front of me and I didn't know, and I'm like just walking and I feel like her right next to my leg. I'm like, whoa, what the hell is that? And she's like, Kevin, I'm in front of you. I'm like, whoa, I'm like, okay, go over there or something. Scare the shit out of me.
You imagine you just want. Jesus Christ.
It's pretty cool though. It's pretty cool. I got the hang of my brother has an app on his phone that you can watch the person like playing the Oculus, like what they're doing and shit. So he has a I don't know if you ever seen videos of it.
You can't just hook it up
But
to
it's
the
like-
TV.
Yeah, I think you can. Through the app maybe. But he has this app that's like I don't know, like Spartan Warriors, Rome, whatever, I don't know what the fuck it is, but like you're in like a little fighting ring.
Yeah.
And they come out like in little gear, right? And you have like different weapons and shit that you can use, shields, whatever, swords. And I got the hang of like taking like whatever I'm using in my one hand and like flipping it, tossing it in the air and catching it perfectly and like just getting people with it. And Matt just starts dying laughing. He's like, how do you do that? The one Walking Dead game, I did the same thing with a gun. I had a handgun, and I flipped it, and I caught it, and I headshot, and then I did it with it was like an assault rifle. I was like, hey Matt, you want to see something cool? He's like, what? I took it like this, and I spun it, caught it, and shot. He's like, what the fuck?
That's crazy.
No, it's dope though. It's definitely cool. I totally want to get one. I can't wait for the like those games to get better quality looking, because they're like
For real,
iffy
that's
right
the
now.
thing. Yeah, they can't like they're working with what they got.
Yeah. It is good for a startup though.
Yeah. In the future, we're gonna have fucking games that fucking just bring you into the fucking shit.
Yeah, you could probably just think
Here,
about
put
it
this
again
thing on your
just
head,
be in
and
it.
then you're just gonna be in it. You're sitting in a chair, and your mind's just controlling it, and you're just in there. It's like a controlled dream at that point.
That's like hands-free
That's
gaming.
insane.
That's wild.
There's a fucking...
That's probably the concept that they're trying to get to.
Well, I don't know if I don't know if I trust that, because like there's this fucking anime, and it's Sword Art Online, and they're basically like, it's the same concept, like they put this thing on their head and they go into the game, but like something fucks up, or I think somebody's like controlling it all, where they're all stuck in the game, so it's just like people living there over years, and they have to like build a whole new life in the game, and they're just like, it's insane.
Yeah, that's wild.
It's like some fucking like fantasy shit, like people are just building like cottages and villages and shit, and they're like stuck there for like years.
That's terrible.
It's insane. Can you imagine that shit?
Yeah, dude, I mean, that is the console, and things have gone wrong with consoles before.
Things go wrong with consoles all the fucking time, dude.
And it's strapped around your head.
Yeah.
That is pretty fucked
I'm
up.
not doing that shit. I'll
pretty
play my
fucked
fucking
up.
original Xbox.
From over here.
It'll be like fucking 2090, and I'll be like on my deathbed, and I'll be playing the fucking original Xbox.
That is a good point, to be honest.
Going back to Tony Hawk.
That's wild. I didn't even think about that. Just got a console strapped to your head. The damage it must do to like your brain.
It's insane, dude. Like,
jeez.
They say fucking phones do that too.
Yeah,
like, it's
right.
fucking,
And just
like,
having it
a small
constantly.
bit of fucking like, yeah, having something to your brain.
And it is like, honestly, if you play for a decent amount of time, you do get a, like, I would say a very, very, very partial jet lag, maybe.
Well, it's the same
At
thing as
first.
like sitting and playing video games all day. When I'm like, when I have days where I just sit here and I do nothing but play video games like all day, and then I'll like go outside to smoke a cigarette, like I'll feel like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
Like I'll feel like I'm like flashbanged by reality.
Yeah,
And,
for
like,
real.
Can you imagine
What
the
the
people
fuck
who like
is
go into that shit, and it's like there would probably be some people where it's like when they would come out, they wouldn't know what's like the game or what's like
Yeah, for
their
real.
life.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying.
'cause what if
Think
you're
about people
playing a
who, like,
game?
have
What
to
if you're
test it?
What if you're playing a game like fucking like GTA or something? And your mind, it
Imagine
just
that,
brings you
dude.
into GTA, and everything's like hyper realistic, and then you go back to real life, and you're like, am I?
Like, how many people are gonna be like,
like,
what the fuck?
hey, are you okay? Are you okay? Give me your wallet.
Yeah, right.
I'm your mother.
That's wild.
The dad pulls in. Get out of the fucking car, bitch.
Yo, not
Drives
on some
away.
real shit. That's literally why my mom didn't want me to play Grand Theft Auto growing up.
Insane.
Because she thought I was gonna grow up to do Grand Theft Auto
I
things.
feel
was
like
what
the
fuck?
only way that would happen for like sane people is if a case like that where you had to like actually bring yourself into a hyper realistic reality to play it. Like, I can see where people would be like, yeah, this is real life.
I mean, like,
gonna
I've done
fucking
this before.
Yeah, I'm gonna shank my mom and fucking carjack my dad. Let's do
Dude,
it.
ever die for at least 4 hours straight.
God. Anyway, be careful when you're playing those types of games.
Camera's off.
It's alright. We still have the audio.
Yeah, we do.
It probably went off a little bit ago. But be careful when you're playing these types of games.
Hell yeah.
And
Watch your kids.
yeah. You
Don't let
can,
them in zoos.
Check us out on Instagram, Speedcast Pod, and stay Roch.
Stay on your bullshit.
Kevin_Wanky.
Follow it.
Patreon
Click
down
it.
below.
Do what you gotta do.
And yeah, stay Roch and stay safe, everybody.
I'm on the Mexican radio.
I can't wait for Chinese food.
Yeah. I have a fucking burrito. nah, I kicked you because you're a stupid ass bitch.
Oh shit.